What's going on, everyone? My name's Squid Jeans, and today I'm teaming up with Smash University to do a deep dive on Ness's PSI Magnet. This guide will give detailed explanations for movement options, combo potential, and practical applications, along with inputs and how to do everything you see here. But before we get into all that, let's review exactly how PSI Magnet works. This is Optimize Me, Ness Edition. On the surface, Ness's PSI Magnet is a move that absorbs energy-based projectiles and heals them a little bit as well. A document containing all the heal values for Ness is linked in the description. PSI Magnet also does a small amount of damage in a circle around him, about 5%. But there's a lot more to it than that, so let's take a closer look. PSI Magnet becomes active and ready to absorb on frame 7 with an active hitbox from frames 7 to 12. PSI Magnet generates a new hitbox every 20 frames, so it'll be active again on frames 27 to 32, 47 to 52, and so on. We'll refer to using those pulsing hitboxes as a held magnet. A held magnet gets you 8 extra frames of advantage over a normal magnet, which isn't generally important but is an essential aspect of some of Ness's more advanced combos that we'll cover later. In regard to shield safety, the first hit of PSI Magnet is anywhere from -12 to -7, while a held hit is -4. It's worth noting that grounded magnet gives less frame advantage and doesn't combo, so everything in this video involves being in the air unless specified. Perhaps the most important aspect of this move is its set knockback. Unlike most moves in Smash games, PSI Magnet hits opponents the same distance regardless of their damage percent. PSI Magnet also does not send opponents into tumble, meaning it cannot be DI'd. This allows Ness to combo Magnet into aerials for highly consistent combos and kill confirms. It's also worth noting that the healing animation Ness has when successfully absorbing a projectile can be cancelled with a roll, spot dodge, or jump. This is useful for avoiding frame traps. And while not particularly important, Magnet also creates a windbox shortly after the move is released. Before we can go any further, it's important to understand how momentum works with Ness. A lot of his PSI Magnet tricks are reliant on maintaining momentum, and his unique double jump is connected to that. Ness's double jump is a delayed double jump, which has less acceleration at the start of the animation, but still provides vertical momentum starting on frame 1. In combination with PSI Magnet, Ness can cancel his vertical acceleration while maintaining horizontal momentum, changing his movement from vertical to either direction at various angles. This option, referred to as double jump canceling, or DJC for short, provides Ness with a significant amount of burst potential that would otherwise be unavailable to him. In this section, I'm going to show Ness's movement options with PSI Magnet and how to perform them. A lot of these can be performed with both short hop and full hops, so keep that in mind. There's a ton of reasonable control schemes for Ness, and none of them are definitively better than others. I'll show mine as an example, but the change I see most often is mapping jump and or special to any of the shoulder buttons. This lets you use 2 fingers to execute inputs instead of trying to move one very quickly. Whatever setup you use, just make sure you give it time to get used to it. And with that being said, let's get into Ness's movement options. The Flying Magnet is a frame 1 double jump cancel magnet, which is the same as a regular double jump cancel magnet, except you must input down special the frame after you input jump. This results in a unique burst of diagonal movement. For the most effective Flymag, you must have maximum momentum, which means holding the control stick completely forward when you input jump. Like a regular double jump cancel magnet, Flying Magnet also has its own variations. That's a lot of options for a single move. These can be difficult to get on lock, but the ability to change your direction on a whim is worth learning. While we're only going over Magnet here today, keep in mind that these techniques can be combined with other parts of his kit or chained together, like Rising Short Hop Magnet and DB Reverse Magnet. Even simple options like backflip and a double jump cancel magnet forward are very valuable. As you've probably seen, Ness's advantage state can generate some crazy combos, especially if his opponent is not DIing away. Ness has plenty of sequences that work on no DI or DI in, but this video is going to focus on more reliable combos. Both double jump cancel combos and rising magnet combos generally involve hitting a magnet into an aerial. This allows you to convert magnet into Ness bread and butters as well as kill confirms. You can also adapt to your opponent's choices and disadvantage and catch them with a magnet for a combo extension. Before we get into the remaining combo sections, flying held magnets and multimags, I want to bring attention to the steep difficulty curve that is present here. The stuff we previously covered is tricky to learn, but it comes relatively quickly. Flying held magnets and multimags are much more demanding of near perfect execution. Do not expect to learn these quickly. I would also like to point out that the two highest ranked Ness players in the world, Sen and Gact, almost never use flying held magnets or multimags like in tournament play. While I and many other Ness players do believe that they are powerful and worth learning, mastering other uses of magnet and other aspects of Ness first will almost certainly be more impactful on your ability as a player. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's learn about Ness's advanced magnet combos. As I mentioned earlier, the second hit of PSI Magnet provides Ness with additional frame advantage that is useful for combos. Both Flymag Combos and Multimag Combos take advantage of this to create fluid damage strings that leave room for adaptation and creativity. A Flymag can be combined with a held PSI Magnet to utilize the additional frame advantage. This frame advantage allows you to combo the second hit of a flying held magnet into any aerial or PK fire. As shown previously, a Flymag looks like this. In addition to being difficult to execute, Flymags can be tricky to get started. There's a lot of ways to start a Flymag combo, but the most common are up air, PK fire, and forward air. Here's some examples. In a tournament match, your opponent will likely be adjusting their DI when they're hit. To make flying held magnet connect properly after up air, you'll need to adjust your position based on where you think they will DI. For DI out, you need to dash forward then Flymag. For DI in, you need to backflip then Flymag, and for no DI, there's no adjustment. PK fire in a Flymag doesn't require any DI adjustments, but is only reliable on floaty characters. This is also how Flymags can be looped. Forward air is also more reliable on floaty characters and does not require DI adjustments. And although less common than the previous three, you can also start a Flymag combo from down air at mid percents. Starting from down air will also require DI adjustments. For DI out, you need to dash forward then Flymag. For no DI, you need to backflip then Flymag. And for DI in, you need to dash back and B reverse Flymag. The only character Flymags entirely do not work on is Pichu. Flymags require tighter execution on some characters like Jigglypuff, Greninja, Fox, and Plant. To land Flymags on very floaty characters, you will need to get very good momentum. It's more difficult to get both hits of the Flymag or follow up on extreme fast followers as they may fall out. The Flymag into down air is a strong option to secure a stock off stage, but there's a handful of characters that can avoid this particular combo. Donkey Kong, Bowser, King Dedede, King K. Rool, and Incineroar can all use an air dodge. A handful of other characters also have unique options to escape, such as Luigi's Cyclone, Yoshi's Jump, Ivysaur and Charizard's Switch, Shoto's Focus, and Incineroar's Revenge. Similar to Flymags, Multimags utilize the momentum boost and frame advantage of a held PSI Magnet. The combo requires being in the air to start, whether that's falling or rising. Some common starters are PK Fire, low percent down air, and up air, very low percents. A successful multi-mag will result in a pseudo-infinite that looks like this. Ideally, you release Magnet as the second pulse hits your opponent for optimal frame advantage. After you release Magnet, you hit the ground and are able to immediately repeat this process for the pseudo-infinite. Once you've racked up enough damage with multi-mags, there's plenty of options to take the stock or change the situation. With enough practice, multi-mags are practical to use on the majority of the cast, and we've compiled that information here. Since Footstool is gaining traction as a confirmed tool / out of shield option, I want to show some possibilities with Footstool Magnet. Footstool Magnet combos will typically start with a Footstool into B reverse double jump cancel magnet, or Footstool into wave bounce double jump cancel magnet. From here, you can connect that to basic follow-ups or even the infinite with multi-mags. If an opponent misses a tech, PSI Magnet can be used to push the opponent away for a sweet spot forward smash. While this isn't the most optimal punish out of a missed tech, it is a simple and reliable way to get about 34% and possibly a stock. Jab blocks can also be combined with PK Fire to start a variety of magnet combos. Now that we see how to input magnet tricks and generate damage, let's see how PSI Magnet really shines in bracket. By this point, it should be clear that PSI Magnet is exceptionally strong because it's useful in all stages of the game. The amount of options provided by Magnet can be a bit overwhelming, so here's some examples of how you can utilize Magnet. In neutral, you can fake a commitment with the Rising Magnet in, and B-Reverse Magnet out. Or you can cross up a shield with Double Jump Cancel Magnet, or Wave Bounce Magnet. In advantage state, you can B-Reverse off ledge to set up back air for edge guards, run off Magnet to interrupt a jump, run off Turnaround Magnet to combo into back air. In disadvantage state, you can Double Jump Cancel to mix up landing timing and position, Wave Bouncing B-Reverse when up high, Double Jump Cancel off ledge. A lot of these techniques involve spending your double jump in exchange for a potentially more advantageous situation. This makes Double Jump Cancel Magnet inherently high risk, high reward. While properly executed Flymag combo can steal stock, a misinput might put you off stage without a jump. It's very possible to reversal yourself, which is especially dangerous with Ness's exploitable recovery. As you can tell, PSI Magnet is an incredibly complicated move and it's impossible to cover every aspect of it. Hopefully this video helped you learn about Magnet and shows you some of the creative ways you can use it. If you want to keep learning more about Magnet or Ness, we included a handful of links in the description that have detailed information. Before I finish, shout out to GreenX21, NessBoy12, and Odom for pushing the Ness meta forward and helping me get all the correct information to share. These guys are the real lab rats and were instrumental in bringing this video to life. And of course, shout out to Smash University for giving me the green light on this video, connecting me community resources, and letting this video live on the channel. They're building an amazing resource for Smash, so be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to show support for Smash University.